All right, Johnny, who do we have in the next league? This one here is Cuween Hill, Division 3. All right, with it. Wow, they're just got to round 10, so not as many players to take a look at. Let's see who we have here, if I recognize any of the owners.
Football Fart Face.
I think he has the Beazles League. So let's take. Oh wow, he traded 3 of his first 4 picks.
Oh man, how many trades went down in this league? This is a head scratcher, right? So Football Fart Face has got McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Nico Collins, and Kyle Pitts. Then
Debo, Burrow, Blair, Johnson from Carolina. Who is that? Oh, Deontay Johnson. Okay.
Yeah. And I like that pick.
Mostert in round 9. Is that too early?
No, I don't think it is. Probably is over like a Devin Singletary, there's not really anyone at the Giants to challenge him really as of yet. So he's got that whole backfield to himself pretty much.
I think I definitely would have got Harris before Mostert.
What's the craziest one to me is, let me get this right. Yeah, Jonathan Brooks has gone so high again over like David Montgomery, Javonte Williams, Tony Pollard.
And he's going to miss the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's a mad one. How high he's going in some drafts.
I don't see Brooks really performing this year.
I don't with the knee injury. Like I said, I think he came back at the end of the year for the Texas, but used very sparingly. But I think that's just because they were in a position to go to the national championship. Otherwise, I don't think he would have been used. And I think, if anything, you got to think that's going to put his overall progress and fitness back so much now coming into the league.
So you got to be liking Baxteros. You mentioned that you like Cup, and he's got Samuel, and then he's got St. Brown, which we had mentioned earlier. You got to be liking his wide receivers.
And Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. Yeah, and then, his running backs. You got White, which was number 8 last year. And then Jalen Warren fighting with Harris and Roman.
I do like what he's constructed there
right now.
I've got a. What do you think to Joe Hudson? He's 4 from the end. He's a mate of mine, so I'm interested to see what you think.
All right, well, he's got Laporta, 2nd round. That looks pretty solid with the tight end premium. Wait, what? Okay, Bijan, 1st round. Okay, Ayuk. I could have. Okay, why not? I'm not expecting big things. Richardson. I'm not liking the Allen and McLaurin picks, to be honest. I think that's too high for those. And, the reason why is because I'm not expecting big things from Allen. He didn't have a great season last year. Well, maybe,
I think didn't he get injured last year? That was the big thing on Allen.
Yeah, Brooks won't be available until week 4, is what I have read. So, yeah, I'm just not, sold on Ayuk. I've been avoiding him this season. I drafted him quite a bit last year in the low rounds, actually. But 3rd round, I don't know. This team, I really like. I'm not against the first 4 picks. Duke would love Richardson in the 4th round. And, you've spoken highly of Diggs, but I'm not sold on the other. But Zamir White, running back 1. Devin Singletary, running back 1. He's building a solid team, but I don't like any of his players.
Oh, I can't wait to tell him, rub it in. You do got to remember though.
I do like Bijan. I do like Laporta, but
I'm not an Ayuk.
really.
I'm not an Ayuk fan. No,
I'm not Ayuk. I'm not on the Ayuk bandwagon this season. Yeah,
I
I
do
just
like
don't.
I do like Terry McLaurin this year because if Daniels can do what Daniels did at LSU, he can make McLaurin really relevant, and that could be good. Now, also, the Commanders could be a home for Ayuk with all the buzz from the off season.
Yeah,
What might not be a bad place, but then that shoots him in the foot because then he's got 2 Washington players, and it's like, it's kind of a shit show, then, isn't it? Just don't.
they've been talking about Scary Terry having a breakout year every single year for the past 4 years, and it's never happened.
I like Jaden Daniels this year, and I feel like he might be the best.
He could be rookie of the year.
I think he's the best quarterback McLaurin's had in his career. So this is the time now. If he's going to actually do something and Jaden Daniels actually comes in and performs and he still can't get it done, then you've just got to forget about him being an actual fantasy person. Keenan Allen, just remember, Keenan Allen was 8th in PPR last year.
Oh, well, that's actually pretty solid. But going to a new team.
Yeah, there's too many. I do know what you mean. I don't like that whole Bears situation. I don't like the whole Caleb Williams. That whole situation for me is just a bit too many mouths to feed for a rookie.
You stay there. You have Allen, then you have DJ Moore, and and then DeAndre Swift, I think, is the new running back, right? That whole team could be either amazing offense or be a complete bust.
Yeah.
That's the one player that I've noticed. How far has DeAndre Swift fallen?
Where is he?
He's not even drafted yet, I don't think. I don't think I've seen him on any of the draft board.
He's there in the 3rd round.
3rd round?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the Narn Knights, 3rd round. Wow.
Before Derrick Henry and Pacheco.
Wow.
Even before Rashad White.
And
Achan, wow. He must be a Bears fan. That is crazy. He's got Swift and Montgomery as his only running backs.
Oh, my.
That's crazy.
Oh, my. And Mahomes was an auto pick, which I'm sure.
Oh, he's had a stinker, hasn't he? He's had a stinker there. Oh, Craig will be.
And Nakua is hurt. I hope
that. Craig's drafting just before him, and just after him, he'll be licking his chops and all that. He'll be loving that. You see Mahomes go off first, he'll be like, oh, yes.
Oh, my.
I'm just trying to see.
Interesting division. This is the most crazy league we've seen so far, I think.
Yeah.
And here you can see Prescott in the 4th round. And in the first league, Prescott was in round 11.
I'm just trying to. Samram, he's constructed a nice little team with his IDPs already picked up. Amari Cooper, Devontae Adams, Jameson Williams. I like the first 2. They're not too bad. Jameson Williams is your 3rd wide receiver, but I can see why that's come about. And then Nick Chubb as your 3rd running back. When really Barkley's a bit of an unknown with Hurts.
If the team stays healthy, it can be solid. But any injury to any of the top 2 guys.
He took
JJ over Tyreek. Who took JJ?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Craig, what you doing?
Our Fox kid took him.
Oh, that's Craig.
Is that Craig? Yeah, that's Craig. And weren't we just talking? Craig was saying that people were taking
Yeah.
Jefferson.
He's took Jefferson
Yeah.
and Chase and missed out on Tyreek. Like,
Oh, the Ibrox kid actually has Jefferson and Chase.
Chase. And then he's got Kelsey and Pacheco. So he's got 2 Chiefs players. What I'm not personally a big fan of. And then he doesn't even have Kamara. So where's his other?
No, I'm not seeing who has Pacheco. Yeah,
And then he's
Ibrox.
traded out there as well. He's got Ridley, James Cook,
Murray. Okay. Oh,
Tyler.
I'm not sold on Murray as
Oh
my
yeah.
quarterback.
I don't know if I like that. Thanks for
There's
heads
some
up on
teams.
that, Everett. Oh, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Tyreek Goldie.
And his only tight end is a tight end that gets. At least Duke had Kelsey matched with Ferguson, right? Kelsey gets hurt. He got Ferguson. Here, Kelsey gets hurt. Who's he going to have?
Johnny's just put in the chat. Craig did it live on air and realised he made a mistake. Oh dear. I'm trying to see which team, which teams stand out. Like, I don't mind Joel's team. I do like what he's done there. I do like his logic in, like,
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson. If he can last longer than 5 games, is shown that he could be an absolute monster. I like Stephon Diggs. Keenan Allen's a PPR safety blanket. Terry McLaurin potentially could have a good year. Brandon Ayuk, don't like that. Bijan's up there, potentially in top 5 RB by the end of the year. Laporta's, if he carries on doing what he did the year before. So I do like what he's done. But it's very evenly spread, this, isn't it?
Yeah, if you look at what Webby has done, now I don't know if I would have taken Josh Allen number 1. But look at his running backs. Even if you take out Brooks, it's pretty solid with Jacobs, Walker, Williams, and Pollard as your number 3 or 4.
Well, he's got the RB1 on the year, hasn't he, in Ken Walker? So he's made a solid RB choice there. Is that Johnny in disguise?
Even though there's 2 rookies, they could both be solid players this year.
Do you reckon that's Johnny's team in disguise? All them running backs are one team. That's got to be Johnny's burner account, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Hey man, I love taking running backs as well. But Webby Wank, I've never met Webby Wank. That's an interesting name.
Yeah, I definitely think there's something else to that name.
All right, Johnny, let's get out of Webby Wank's league and let's see who we have next.